Okay then, so the first tricep is the legs. So starting off with front squats. 30 seconds of front squats, 10 seconds in between to if you need to change dumbbells before moving on to reverse lunge. Stepping back, stepping forward. Okay, and then lastly, calf raise. So up onto your tiptoes, holding that for a couple of seconds and down. Okay, then have a rest at the end of that for a moment before trying again. So exactly the same, front squats, so on. Then we're going to move on to the back, but as with a lot of these, you know, they're mainly all, the whole body's working, they're compound, multi-muscle exercises, but predominantly these three are focused on the back. So, with no further ado, stiff leg deadlift to upright row. Stiff leg deadlift to upright row, pulling the elbows up high, keeping the legs straight as you lean over. We'll go from that into bent over row, to hinging at the hips, a little bend on the knees, although if it is more comfortable for your lower back to keep them straight, then do that. I find it varies from person to person depending on the length of your spine. And bent over row, pulling the elbows up high, controlling them on the way down. Okay, and then the last one of those three is the reverse fly. So once again, same starting position, this time flying out to the side, keeping the elbows slightly bent, squeezing the shoulder blades together. Okay, so we go from the back to the chest. So if you've got a bench or a gym ball that you want to lie on to do this, that's fine. Otherwise, the floor, as I'm doing, is okay. So chest press. Elbows coming all the way to the floor and up. Once again, if you've got a bench, you'll be able to increase that range of motion, go even lower down. So that's the press, and the fly, palms are in, just like you were doing with the reverse fly on your back. Elbows out wide, just touching the mat, hands aren't going all the way down, pulling them in. And the last on these three, it only requires one, so I suggest you get a heavier dumbbell if you can use it. And you're going to sort of cut the dumbbell at the top there, and bend, lower, extend. So try and keep the elbows in place, not moving back too much. Bend, lower, extend. Once again, if you're on a gym ball or a bench, you're able to lower it even further behind your head. You're going to get the triceps fired up even more. Okay, then the shoulders and arms together. Now it's up to you, you don't have to do these on your knees, but I tend to do them this way. It just really helps to isolate the arms and shoulders even more. Shoulder press. In fact, sorry, I think it's alternating shoulder press. 1, 2, and so on. Then we've got frontal raise to lateral raise. Frontal raise, lateral raise. I'm just going to double check that, I think that's right. Yeah, and then bicep curls, alternating bicep curls. Not stopping, sorry, not going all the way to the very top, stopping about there so you're still under tension. Alternating sides. Okay, and then lastly, the core, starting with crunches. So, lying on your back, tabletop with the legs, fingers in top by the head, bringing the elbows into the knees. Followed by V-up jackknife, I think that's right. Yeah. So, leaning back, tucking in. Leaning back, tucking in. The further you can lean back, the better. If you can bring the arms right over, then you're helping to engage the abs even more. And then lastly, bicycles, pedaling. Once you've done these for 3 in a row, that'll really get the core muscles burning. Okay, so once you've done each tricep, obviously repeat, try again. When you got to the end, like I've just done that, then that is it. You're not repeating the whole thing again, if that makes sense. All right, go for it.